concept that we had was, okay, we're going to have an encounter with great universities in Africa and within the sub-region, but it is never a factor that actually weighs us down when it comes to the confidence and all that, because we think we have the stuff, and that is what we actually manifested. And you have a lot of university, and come there for the same competition, and we did our best, and I was really happy, not only that with the experience and all that, even though we are unable to come back home with the glory, but I think we are also staged there as those great universities, even though the faculty is still young. But I can assure everybody out there that the University of the Gambia, Faculty of Law, is as strong as any great university you can think of here.
Good. And talking about just briefly Law Day, should the general public expect a meeting?
Yeah. In fact, that is part of the itinerary for the day. I'm just telling them they should come out there and come and see the expertise, the skills of the students of the faculty, because we just want to exhibit something, and that is the theoretical aspect of the practical aspect of the theory that we've been reading for like years and all that.
4 years now. Quite tough. Quickly, Asi, would you be mooting?
Not really. I won't be mooting because I'll be busy with the organization of the program. But we have Aziz Saho.
Oh, he's good.
He is good because he was one of the students who came out 76 in an international mooting competition. That is the J-Shop. And we all know how competitive that competition is. He will be mooting with other mooters as well. We have Omar Jabang. He is also a very
Superb,
good.
yes. Very good.
So,
and
anyway,
I will also sneak in and try to moot as well. I'm equally good.
I know.
Okay, from now we'll take a quick commercial break, and yes, spend some little bit of money. Harley, stop today about today. MCI, if you're ready, we go with a quick commercial break.
For who pays taxes and how would you pay and what type of taxes, these are all prescribed, by the law. There are individual businesses, and for them, we tax them on the basis of their business income. And for those individual businesses, of course, they will be required to register. And once they register, they have to pay income tax. Income tax is paid annually, but, during the course of the year, they are required to make quarterly payments. That is for all individual businesses and the corporate businesses. When I say individual businesses, are the ones that you usually see, being run by people. And when I say corporate, I'm talking about the big kind of businesses, whether they are banks, whether they are in the telecoms, whether they are hotels. So all of them require to pay, tax on their business incomes. They would be required to pay this first on a quarterly basis based on their, turnover, and then at the end of the year, they will be required to file a return. When they file a return, an assessment is done, of their taxes, and depending on the tax that is charged, on their profit or turnover, whichever is higher, that's what we take. But, in a nutshell, that kind of tax is called, how to call it, income tax, and it's a tax that they pay on the basis of their business income. And for individual businesses, there is one thing that is also important. Government recognizing the fact that it needs to help its citizens. Beginning in January 2013, we revised the first schedule in our tax law, and that is the schedule that we use to tax individual incomes. That is for individual business and for those who earn salaries, employment income. Now, the first 18,000 of your annual income is not subject to tax. Government gives that as a relief. So we only begin taxing, an individual, whether an employee or you run an individual business, after you have already achieved your first 18,000. So any amount in excess of the 18,000, that is what we tax, and we tax it at different rates. The rates are progressive, and the greater your income, the higher, the rates that would be applicable, to that income. This program we have started. And for all those who would have the opportunity to view this program, we want to challenge you to share, my views with, your family, your friends, and everybody, because our objective is to change the culture of, tax compliance in this country.
Now that we've seen that, are we involved in tax evasion? I hope not, because if you are, I don't want to be you. One thing that has been jogging my mind, 2 days ago I did some shopping in one supermarket, and I noticed that I paid VAT, which is different from the amount of money that I spent. I bought items and there was an amount given, like $11 says paid VAT. VAT included, and $11 is paid VAT on the receipt. Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not the only one having this problem anyway, but in case you are, join us next week and we will tell you all about it. Till then, it's a wrap from me. Bye-bye. Welcome back, and sorely that promise would be met. We will talk about that someday here on the Viewers Tube. Still, we're going with the Law Students Association, from the Faculty of Law, University of the Gambia, talking about their upcoming events, the Law Day. Yes, the Law Day. When you say the Law Day, I think about laws and acts and sections and all that. And okay, we have Thomas here with us today. Thomas, can you just quickly introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you very much. Then, actually, I'm Thomas Forture. I'm the president of the Law Students Association.
And we also have my best friend, an amazing person, but I'm going to tell you who. She will tell you her name herself.
Oh, yes, I will. And before I do, I want to say you look beautiful.
Thank you. Flattery will not get you anywhere.
Oh, it just did. Hello, viewers. My name is Famata Dabo, alias Rainbow.
Rainbow. Yes, she's as colorful as Rainbow and as sweet as such as well. Thomas, briefly tell us the history of the Law Day.
Yes, thank you very much. Actually, before I come to the history of the Law Day, I must first of all take this opportunity to thank Tangelo, that's the President of the Republic of the Gambia, because for us to talk about the Law Day today, if the university itself was not established, we could not have been here talking about the Law Day. So we say big thank you to His Excellency, the President of the Republic, and our lovely Vice Chancellor, Professor Muhammad. He's really been very, very supportive to make sure that what the university being structured and for the establishment of the law faculty itself. And our dean, our admin officer, Mr. Balde, we thank all of them. Coming to the Law Day, we established the Law Day itself, part of the activities of the Law Students Association last year. We started operating it last year. So the history of rates all encompasses on what trying to promote the atmosphere of us giving back to the society. My colleagues have spoken about what the mooting, the debate, and all other activities that what we undertake under the law clinic for us to give back to the society. That's why our theme this year for the Law Day, Law and Society. How can we be able to give back to the society?
Yes, and Thomas, you mentioned Bobo Balde. Bobo Balde warned me never to mention his name on TV, but today I'm doing it. Bobo Balde, what not to come after me? Rainbow.
Yes.
I look at you and I just smile. Okay, how is the event to the general public? Is it open? Is it closed?
Yes. The day is for everyone. Like Thomas said, the theme is law and society, so it's open to everyone. The door will be widely open for all to come in. It's for the general public. The society has a role to play in laws, and it's for them. It governs all of us, so they have to come in and grace the occasion. It's free of charge. You don't have to pay anything, and breakfast and lunch will be provided free of charge.
Item 7.
Yes.
Okay, you people are opening the door to something really huge. You know, lawyers don't know free. They always send you the bill afterwards, even if it's just consultations.
Yes, I know
that. Right. Let's talk about the guests of the occasion, the guests that you have on the occasion.
Yes. Today we had a courtesy call with the Chief Justice, and she has promised to grace the occasion. She will be presenting a paper on the role of judges in the delivering of justice. And we have Mr. Fafa Mbai, Senior.
Wow.
He will be also making a presentation, and almost all the lecturers will be gracing the occasion and legal practitioners, and we cannot have the day without legal practitioners.